Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming early stage competition lead and head of partnership at Enactus UK Ireland, Charlie Lee.
Good afternoon, everybody. Are we all excited for the early stage final? I think we can do a bit better than that. Are we excited for the early stage final? Fantastic. That noise filled this room. Brilliant, excellent. So, as I said, my name is Charlie, and I am here to welcome you to the early stage final, presented by TyBev as part of the Enactus World Cup 2025. So, just a little bit about Enactus for those in the room who may be new. I know I can tell from the volume levels that there are a lot of Enactus here already. But for the benefit of those in the room, just a little bit of information about who we are as an organization. So our vision, as you can see from the screen, is to empower young leaders everywhere who use innovation and business skills and ensure that all people thrive in a sustainable world. Now, we empower people in the world across 33 different countries. Students come together and compete at the Enactus World Cup. This competition today was an innovation last year. For the first time, we were able to invite students who were developing ideas across the world to give them a competition, to showcase that, share best practice with each other, and ultimately create some fantastic impact when they return to their countries, but celebrate that impact together as part of the early stage competition. We've come a long way since last year. We're on this fantastic stage today, and we can't wait to get started with the competition. I know all of you are waiting with bated breath to find out the results. Previously, less than half an hour ago, the scoring was taking place for the competition. We had 4 leagues upstairs in the Enactus World Cup spaces taking place across those spaces, and judging has now been completed, and we have the results ready to announce. So, if I could ask, and this is different for our Enactus students in the room to what you might normally expect, we are going to announce all 4 of these leagues simultaneously. Ooh. So, if you are announced as the winner of your league, I would ask, please, the presenting team only, including their tech support students, to go to the side of the stage, where you can see Hanif there, holding your trophy, ready to collect. He will hand that to you. Excellent. Thank you, Hanif. He will hand that trophy to you. Come on stage, and we'll have a fantastic group photo with all 4 of those teams. You'll then make your way back off the stage on that side to get set up when we go through the rest of the competition setup and get our judges ready and started. Okay, so I think I've talked for long enough, don't you? Are we ready to find out the results? Okay. The winners of League 1, 2, 3, and 4 for the early stage opening round competition are Enactus Eswatini, Enactus Kazakhstan, Enactus Tunisia, and Enactus Zimbabwe. Quick as you can, please, presenting teams. Okay, guys, come over this way a little bit. Lift through a little bit. Okay, if you can make your way back off to where you came on, Hanif will be waiting for you. Okay, guys, going back off. You head back off this way. Quick as you can, quick as you can. Woo! That was loud. Okay. For the benefit of our judges in the competition, I know you've been judging the competition already upstairs, so I won't be going through another full judge briefing, but just for everyone's benefit and as a reminder for yourselves, each team will be presenting. They will have an audiovisual presentation as part of that. Importantly, question and answers will be from the judges only who are at these tables at the front, and we will take questions as part of that question and answer rather than the presenting teams themselves. So please look to myself, who will take a question from you, and we will give it to the teams. They will have a 1-minute setup period just so we can make sure they get sorted, test their microphones, and then they will have 5 minutes to present. Following their presentation, they will have that 4-minute question and answer period, and then we will move on to the next team with a short interlude between each team so that you can complete your scoring for each of those teams. So, as a reminder for our judges and for the benefit of everyone in the room, this is the criteria on which the teams are presenting today. This criteria is used around the world in all Enactus countries for their early stage competitions. Which Enactus team most effectively presented a project idea with the greatest potential to create sustainable positive impact for people, planet, and prosperity? Good luck to all the competing teams. And now I'm about to hand over and say goodbye because I'm going to be handing over to Global Competition Lead, Regine Alkali.
Thank you, thank you. Okay, welcome everyone, and congratulations for the 4 teams. Congratulations to all of you. Everyone has worked super, super hard in this competition. We will now start our Final 4 round of competition. Are we excited? Shall we give it up to the 4 teams? Thank you. Thanks a lot. I will just wait for the first team to be ready. It's okay. Maybe meanwhile, kindly I would like to ask the judges to already write the name of the first team on the evaluation sheet in front of you on top. The first team will be Eswatini.
Yes, can we have a click?
Thank you so much. It's very important that we write the names because I know you're excited to give feedback to each team and you may forget the name of the team on top of the evaluation, and afterwards we will not be able to know to whom to give this. Thank you.
This one for the forward and this one for back.
Okay.
The point.
That's one, right?
I think it's good for them to take a little bit of time to breathe and sink the information in about being in the Final 4 of the competition.
We trust God to get us through this.
Okay. Dear guests, everyone, Enactus family, please help me welcome Enactus Eswatini team. Okay, Enactus Eswatini, your presentation may now begin.
NutriBloom, transforming further waste into wealth, a sustainable solution for Eswatini's poultry world and agricultural needs. NutriBloom is an organic fertilizer that transforms broiler chicken feathers into a sustainable and economic organic fertilizer that is rich in nutrients that are necessary for plant growth. What is the problem? Over 2.2 tons of waste are produced per day in Eswatini, with around 18,000 to over 500,000 chickens produced per week. This leads to the accumulation of waste feathers that pollute the environment, causing air and soil pollution. These feathers are often burned to discard them off. This poses an environmental impact because the common practice of burning poultry waste releases harmful pollutants into the air, such as carbon monoxide and sulfur dioxide, which contribute to climate change, global warming, and health hazards for local communities. Also, the other disposal method that they use is landfilling. Landfilling, on the other hand, causes the feathers to decompose slowly, producing methane, a potent greenhouse gas that also contributes to climate change and global warming. So what do we do? NutriBloom is an organic fertilizer that transforms chicken waste into organic fertilizer, providing essential nutrients such as nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, and trace materials at a slow release rate of over 12%. Our advantage over synthetic fertilizers is that, first, we are relatively cheap and we are organic, enhancing crop yields by 25 to 30%, increasing organic matter by 25%, and microbial activity by over 30%. So our business model, in our pilot phase, at 1.15 kilograms per kg, we have sold 342 kgs of our fertilizer, contributing to over $389 in revenue, confirming the demand for our market. By the end of this year, we aim to project over $30,000 in terms of revenue, based on a processing capacity of over 200 kilograms per hour, targeting a market share of over 10%. In the next 5 years, we plan to have a scalable model and validated demand. We anticipate a net profit of over $170,000, capitalizing on the growing need for sustainable fertilizers and eco-friendly farming. To this date, we have secured grants totaling to over $12,868 to upscale our business from the Eswatini Environment Fund and also Montigny Usutu. These have allowed us to purchase essential machinery for production. We, to this date, have directly impacted 962 individuals, impacting agricultural practices and promoting sustainable farming methods. Our goal is, currently, we have impacted less than 0.017 of Eswatini's total population. However, we plan to impact 15% more of Eswatini's total population by the end of this current year. NutriBloom is a model of scalability and sustainability. It leverages the growing poultry waste in Eswatini, where our raw materials are abundant, with broiler production expected to grow vigorously, where our raw materials will become in excess and will become so abundant. This approach ensures sustainable growth and scalability, positioning us to effectively meet the needs of our market, while we also have letters of intent to ensure that we create a channel between us and our farmers that we need to sell. We enhance food security by providing farmers with a cost-effective organic fertilizer that increases crop yields and improves soil health, contributing to sustainable agricultural practices, helping alleviate food scarcity in Eswatini, in Africa, and to the world at large. We also provide environmental and we also promote food security, playing a critical role in environmental sustainability by converting what is waste, chicken feathers, into an organic fertilizer that is rich in nutrients, that is economic, and that is scalable.
Join us in transforming waste into wealth as we turn it into an eco-friendly organic fertilizer while helping farmers improve soil health and creating jobs as well as protecting the environment. Because we are NutriBloom Eco Solutions Pty Ltd in collaboration with Montigny. We add value.
Thank you very much. Well done. We will start in a minute the Q&A session. Just as a reminder, only judges can ask questions. And dear judges, please, when you have a question, raise your hand. My colleague Charlie will come to you with the microphone. Please keep your questions concise. Then the team has more time to get more questions. And please share your name and your country. Okay, Q&A session time has started.
My name is Susan. I'm from Uganda. My question, you've said you're growing from 0.5 increment in impact to 15%. What's an ambitious statement? How are you going to do that?
Thank you so much, ma'am. Currently, we are working on a very, very, very small scale. But since we highlighted that we have secured funding that will allow us to produce even more, because we buy the feathers from small-scale farmers, that would be our impact. We give out the fertilizer as incentives during workshops, teaching them about sustainable agriculture. Then we will add impact. Also, being out there in the market will create impact on itself because we'll be teaching the farmers well on this. Also, we'll be collecting more feathers from the abattoirs to ensure that we produce to maximum capacity. Thank you.
Yes, again, you mentioned that you've already made $348 and you estimate making $30,000 by the end of the year, which is 3 months. So how are you going to bridge that gap?
Thank you so much, ma'am. With the machinery that we are currently procuring, we'll be able to produce over over 200 kilograms per hour. That is, in a day, we can produce 24 50 kg bags. And each 50 kg bag is around $33. So $33 that we can produce, 33 times the 24 in a single day. Then we scale that to the next 3 months, we will create over $170,000 in net profit. Thank you.
To add on that, as is, we have orders for the 50 kgs and 10 kgs, 80 orders for the 50 kgs and 64 orders for the 10 kgs. In total, it is 144 kgs when we land in Eswatini.
We also have letters of intent to ensure that we supply our agro dealers with bulk of our merchandise so that they can be able to sell to the farmers. Also including it in input subsidies to ensure that farmers adapt it. Thank you.
There are other organic fertilizers out there. Why is your organic fertilizers different from other competitors?
Thank you so much. We have an advantage that our raw materials is quite cheap because it is a waste. So, and another thing is that in our country, Eswatini, we do not have any producer of fertilizer, either both organic or inorganic. We import most of our fertilizer. So starting in Eswatini, with the proven results, we will continue to be proving the world that our fertilizer is more sustainable and produces better yields. Thank you.
And to add on that, our fertilizer has nitrogen, is very rich in nitrogen, 10 to 12% of nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. And our organic matter is 40 to 50% per kilogram.
Thank you, Alan from Australia. This means a lot of feathers, which means a lot of space. Have you considered what you're going to do with the logistics of the operation?
Sorry, can you please repeat your question?
With lots of feathers, it'll take up lots of space and lots of travel and lots of handling. And so when in full production, how are you going to do this?
Oh, thank you so much, sir. We are on our way to reaching agreements with the abattoirs, the commercial poultry processors, to avoid the cost of fetching the feathers.
I'm sorry, your time
they
is
can
up
bring
for
the
the
feathers to
Q&A
us.
session.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Eswatini. Thank you. Well done. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thank you. Please, dear judges, take a moment to give your feedback on the forms in front of you for the Eswatini team, while our next team is getting ready. Okay. So, everyone, please help me welcome on stage Kazakhstan.
Enactus Bir, екі.
Bir, екі.
Okay, your presentation may now begin.
We are Enactus Astana University, a team of 10 passionate innovators. We're on a mission to save life through early cancer detection.
Our story begins with the tragic loss of life. Our co-founder lost his relative to a cancer after doctors made the wrong diagnosis by overlooking critical areas in X-ray image. This shows how dangerous human error can be in healthcare and can lead to late diagnosis. So how can we help doctors see what even the human eye can miss?
In the world, over 10 million people die from cancer annually according to World Health Organization. Radiologists review hundreds of CT, PET, and MRI scans every single day, and each one matters.
Even the most skilled radiologists can be overwhelmed. Fatigue, complexity, and time pressure increase the risk of missing early cancer signs.
And this is Cortex AI, a multimodal AI clinical assistant for early cancer detection. It doesn't just look at scans, it analyzes lab results, symptoms, and patient history all in one platform.
Cortex AI analyzes medical images of the brain, lung, and liver, delivering accurate results in just seconds. With Cortex AI, a doctor uploads medical image in any format. Our system analyzes it, classifies images, segments anomalies, and delivers clear, data-backed insights before the doctor reviews and makes the final verdict.
From a simple CT scan to precise predictions, our AI processes the image, highlights suspicious areas, and delivers accurate results to assist doctors in making life-saving decisions.
In testing, Cortex AI detected subtle stage cancer with up to 98% confidence, identifying cases that even experienced specialists missed. For small clinics, this can mean the difference between late diagnosis and survival.
It's powered by advanced neural networks like ResNet and InUNet, trying to detect subtle patterns and deliver clear, explainable results.
We also use 3D analysis powered by NVIDIA technology that detects potential cancer growth areas with unmatched accuracy, helping doctors, giving a powerful tool for early detection. In simulation tests, Cortex AI demonstrated remarkable accuracy. In one case, our system matched oncologists with 81.8% precision, while in another, it achieved an impressive 98%, showing its potential to enhance diagnostic confidence and save more lives.
Cortex AI directly contributes to 4 UN Sustainable Development Goals, with goal number 3, improving health and well-being, goal number 9, driving innovation infrastructure, goal number 10, reducing inequalities and access to diagnostics, and goal number 17, building partnerships that make global impact possible. Unlike competitors that focus only on diagnostics, what makes Cortex AI unique is an ability to act as both a diagnostic and therapeutic guide in one, all-in-one platform.
Our team unites 10 talented individuals, financial experts, medical professionals with years of expertise, winners of main competitions like iGEM, IBO, and Presidential Council Award winners. Cortex AI was also presented to the Parliament of the Republic of Kazakhstan as the National AI Healthcare Strategy. And in just a year, we received awards in top innovation programs like NVIDIA Inception. We were invited to Silicon Valley as part of the Pegasus Tech Ventures and raised over $20,000 in project value. We've piloted in 12 clinics, conducted over 1,500 successful test cases, and built 8 active diagnostic models.
We've partnered with leading institutions in the country like Nazarbayev University for large datasets, Astana Medical University for lab facility.
Our work is guided by leading experts including CEO of Cerebri Doshan Jusupov, Harvard MPA engineer at the World Bank Tilek Ziin, and Doctor of Medical Sciences at Astana University Timirlan Karibekov. Our business model is subscription-based licensing for clinics and hospitals, about $9,000 per year for a Cortex AI license. Digital health market is massive with a huge opportunity to scale.
And we're just getting started. By fall 2025, we plan to launch pilot programs in clinics across the country, working with BI Group, the largest construction company in Kazakhstan. We will initiate the certification process for formal clinical adoption required to ensure compliance with both Kazakh and international healthcare regulations.
With Cortex AI, every scan becomes an opportunity to save a life. We believe no life should be lost to a cancer that could have been found in time.
We are Enactus. We save lives with precision.
Thank you guys. Super well done, thank you. We will start the Q&A session in a second. Yeah.
Hello everyone, I am Sif from Morocco. My question is, what resources do you need today to move forward?
Sorry, could you please repeat the question?
Yeah, what resources do you need today to move forward?
Okay, so currently what we need is processing power, meaning we need servers. Because currently we generate about 50, we can't generate more than 50 images today. So once we get the servers, we can generate hundreds of thousands of images. And plus we need, we need FDA certification to enter the US and European markets as well, yes.
Thank you for your question.
Hi, I'm Tanya from the United States. Can you tell us a little bit more about how you're going to compete? You're entering a market that actually is very well funded. And so, again, how are you going to compete with your competitors?
Thank you for your question. So what makes us unique compared to competitors around the world in Kazakhstan is the multimodality, meaning that we not only process image data, but also we process text-based data, which not all the competitors do. And so that's what distinguishes us.
And also our latest version includes Open OnCo agent, which will help our for disease until the end. So it will answer your questions, everything.
Thank you. I'm Terence from UK and Ireland. What does the team intend to do to maintain confidentiality of medical information of the patients scanned?
Sorry, could you elaborate? You mean confidentiality?
Yeah, confidentiality.
All right, so yes. So the level of precision of Cortex AI detecting image properly is around 98%, which significantly exceeds the human level, the doctor level. And we never claim that we replace the doctor. We only act as a second opinion, so we act as an assistive tool.
Final verdict is always on side of the oncologist.
I wanted to find out how you came up with the 99% precision. Yep. Who established that?
All right, so we've conducted, thank you for your question, we've conducted 1,500 successful test cases, and the way we measured it, we just measured the ratio by the total number of tests, the ratio of successful tests to the total number of tests, and that's how we measured the precision.
Yeah, and let me clarify that it's 99% in classification of the cancer. So it will classify and then work with diagnostics.
Okay, this is Dr. Musa Lakhani from Pakistan. Yeah. I have a quick question. When you talk about the precision, 81.8 or 98%, yes. Did you run the same image multiple times? Because AI is known to be given different answers when you're given the same question and in the different itineraries. So if you did you run the same image multiple times to have recorded that it has given the same answer every time?
We tried 2 ways. The same image for first version and second version, and another pack of image from Nazarbayev University from their datasets, again for first version and second version. So we do it 2 ways.
How did you conduct a market analysis?
Apologies, I have to cut you short, but the Q&A time has expired. Thank you very much, Kazakhstan team.
Thank you for your question.
Thank you. Thank you. We're waiting for the next team. Okay, everyone, Please help me welcome Enactus Tunisia.
Enactus.
Enactus.
Enactus Tunisia.
Enactus Tunisia. Okay. You may start your presentation now.
Dear judges, pollution is humanity's silent killer. Every year, millions of tons of waste poison our air, soil, water, and planet, threatening our health, our ecosystems, and our livelihoods.
We are Generation Re. We believe waste is not an end, it's a beginning.
It's a beginning to transform today's waste into tomorrow's opportunity.
Rethink pollution as a resource.
Re-innovate with sustainable solutions.
And rebuild a truly circular economy.
In Tunisia, one of the biggest problems facing agriculture is date palm waste. Despite several initiatives to valorize it, the reality is alarming.
Over 200,000 tons of date palm waste are generated every year.
95% is burnt, releasing toxic particles and more than 360 tons of CO2 emissions.
And nearly 500,000 citizens are exposed to polluted air and contaminated water.
Our solution is Butaplast, a sustainable raw material derived from date palm rashes, transformed into cellulose acetate, enabling the production of a renewable, biodegradable plastic with strong industrial demand.
Butaplast offers a green alternative already sought after in sectors such as flexible packaging, cosmetics, and parapharmaceuticals.
Our production process relies on sourcing and collecting date palm waste in partnership with the Date Technical Center, ensuring a steady and reliable supply chain.
Grounding and treating the waste to extract pure cellulose.
Transforming this product through acetylation, converting it into cellulose acetate granules.
Butaplast is validated with the support of our project holder, Dr. Braham, specialized in the plastic engineering, the expert supervision of the Faculty of Pharmacy's Organic Chemistry Laboratory, where we successfully produced 10 kilograms of cellulose acetate.
The characterization of the Chemical Technical Center, ensuring its quality, and the test and approval by our early adopters in the packaging industry, G-Plast and Sotrifab.
Butaplast is 16% cheaper than other imported raw materials such as PLA, is locally sourced and offers a durable, biodegradable and versatile plastic.
Butaplast is positioned at the intersection of three megatrends: the rising demand for eco-friendly packaging, the growing restrictions on single-use plastics, and the urgent push for circular economies in MENA and beyond.
Our first target is flexible packaging, valued at 30 million tons in 2025, expected to reach 44 million tons in 2029.
Our business model is simple and scalable. The production cost is $8 per kilogram. The selling price is $10 per kilogram, with a gross margin of 20%.
We will commercialize Butaplast through B2B channel, targeting plastic industries and packaging manufacturers.
In the first year, Butaplast will directly produce 5 tons per month, generate more than $600,000 in revenue, and valorize more than 14 tons of date palm waste.
It will indirectly create 40 jobs, from sourcing and collecting to chemical transformation process, reduce plastic imports by 22%, prevent 250 tons of plastic pollution, and reduce 72,000 tons of CO2 emissions.
Our roadmap for 3 years is to launch a dedicated production unit with 50 tons per month, generate more than $500,000 per month in revenue,
diversify product lines to serve multiple bioplastic applications, and scale our project into European countries where flexible packaging production reaches 8 million tons with a market size of $82 billion in 2025.
Dear judges, Butaplast was made possible by the passion and commitment of 50 dedicated enactors who invested over 250 lab hours. worked with 15 experts,
traveled 3,200 kilometers, achieved 5 key collaborations with public institutions, and contributed to 6 SDGs.
As change makers, we reclaim value,
repurpose waste,
revive nature. We are enactors. We are Generation Re.
Thank you very much. Well done. Thank you. We're going to now start the Q&A session.
Hello, Brendan from the United States. With a 20% margin, do you have any B2B buyers lined up currently for large-scale production off the bat, or are you looking to work more with lower-scale customers?
Okay, for now, we are already working with our early adopters, G-Plus, Biopack, and Sotrifab, who are the leaders of the flexible packaging in Tunisia. So these are all clients for now. And about the 20% for the gross margin, that's for now because the cost is $8 and we're buying it for $10. But when we work on a larger scale, because now we're working on a laboratory scale, we will profit from bulk purchasing and processing optimization, and we will guarantee a better gross margin. Did I get the question? Yes.
Thank you. It's Terence from UK and Ireland. How biodegradable is your plastic?
How biodegradable is our plastic? Thank you for your question. Our product has been tested in the Technical Chemical Center in Tunisia, confirmed that it's a bioplastic, eco-friendly, and gets degraded in active soil within 6 months to 1 year through the activity of microenzymes.
Hi, Francesca from Italy. If you produce for 8 and sell to 10, how do you charge the logistic?
Excuse me, can you repeat the question?
Where do you charge the logistic costs?
The logistic costs. Okay, we are making a partnership. We have already made it with the Date Technical Center in Tunisia, which is a public center made by the Tunisian government in order to find solution for the date palm waste. We made a strategic partnership with them, a long-term partnership, in order to ensure a steady and reliable supply of date palm waste. And we are getting it for free from them because it's a waste, and that's a long-term partnership. About the transport, it's on us, and it costs from transportation and storing and all. It costs $1.5 per kilogram, which is already included in our business model in the costs.
Hi, Tanya from the US. Can you tell us a little bit more about why you think you can grow so quickly? The rate of growth that you articulated outpaces what very heavily funded startups can do. So can you tell us why you think you can grow so quickly?
I'm sorry, can you repeat the question?
Can you tell us why you think you can grow so quickly? You have a lot of business fundamentals that are required to make that growth happen. Can you tell us a little bit more about why you can grow quickly?
We can grow on a larger scale. Okay. For now, we are working on for 3 years, we'll be able to produce 50 tons per month. And we have 200,000 tons of date palm waste, and that contains 40 to 50% of cellulose. That will make us able in the future to produce 80,000 tons of our product, which not only covers the market meat demand in Tunisia, but also expands it because it's valued at 18,000 tons. And we can also, through investments of our project holders, who are 3, our project holder, we have 2 enactors, female, who are investing in our project. We will be able to scale our product into other countries to work in other larger market sizes.
If I may add to that, our early adopters have already adopted our project, and we will be working with them to produce more of our products.
I'm sorry, your time for Q&A is over. Thank you so much. Thank you. We will wait for our final team to get ready. Okay, everyone, please help me welcome the team of Zimbabwe.
Hello?
1, 2, 1, 2.
Enactus Zimbabwe.
Impacting communities with entrepreneurial excellence.
Team Zimbabwe, you may now start your presentation.
Judges, fellow enactors, take a good look at these water bodies. Despite being thousands of miles apart, they all face the same problem, water hyacinth.
As of 2025, according to the US Fish and Wildlife Service, the water hyacinth has infested over 7,500 water bodies globally, directly affecting a combined 488 million people in communities surrounding these water bodies.
In Lake Chivero alone, located just outside the capital of Zimbabwe, fishermen like Tobias howl in nets heavy with weeds instead of fish.
It's quite sad, not just for fishermen like Tobias, but for the 2.8 million Harare residents that depend on water from the lake, as waterways are blocked, hindering access to clean drinking water. Aquatic life in the lake suffocated and washed ashore.
It's quite sad indeed, James, that this deceptively beautiful plant is an ecological monster. According to the Weed Science Society, water hyacinth can double in its biomass within 2 weeks, meaning 10 plants can multiply to 600,000 in just 3 months.
With the global cost of water hyacinth exceeding $4.4 billion annually as of 2024, this is a global plague that is invading every continent, and it's winning, as the cost to fight it is crippling local communities and governments, proving unbearable to already vulnerable communities such as Zimbabwe.
But what if this symbol of destruction could be reborn?
We took this challenge head on, starting in our own community, and today we stand before you with our venture,
Ecosynth Private Limited. We saw this invasive weed not as a problem, but as our planet's most abundant, renewable raw material, allowing us to build a circular economy where every part of the hyacinth creates value.
Our entry point, a humble yet critical product, the egg tray.
While the egg market in Zimbabwe is booming, farmers still pay a premium for packaging as high as 15 cents per egg tray. So, for this project, we have set up a production partnership with Vandia Zimbabwe, where water hyacinth is cleaned, treated, and blended. In just 1 hour, 400 kg of the hyacinth is mixed with waste paper to produce 1,800 egg trays. These are much stronger and cheaper by 12% due to the superior interfiber bonding.
So far, we have produced 18,000 egg trays at a production cost of 5 cents, and selling at 8 cents, we have generated $1,440 in revenues, allowing us a healthy profit margin of 37.5%. We use a business-to-customer model that targets small to medium-scale egg farmers through direct marketing and social media marketing from our team as well as our 7 sales agents.
Our community-centered approach has already proved to be promising, having 48% of our sales obtained from sales agents in communities that are most affected. We've also employed 15 employees, earning $15 per collection trip in our business model. These have allowed us to clear over 50 tons of the water hyacinth, equating to 4,000 square meters of aquatic surfaces revived.
However, we are not naive to the fact that the systems we've established so far cannot scale. So we've planned for that too.
With the sustained growing demand in egg trays, Vanlia Zimbabwe has committed to doubling our hours in the next quarter, placing our projected revenue at $2,880 in revenue for the remaining 3 months in already secured contracts, and a revenue of $87,360 for the year 2026.
The Ministry of Environment, Climate and Wildlife has pledged to facilitate the acquisition of an aquatic harvester. This will allow us to scale our collection efforts throughout all 28 lakes in Zimbabwe infested by the water hyacinth. And with an investment of $52,000, we'll be able to expand our operational capacity by purchasing our own production machinery.
But this is just the beginning. With revenue generated from our egg trays, we're planning on expanding into higher value products, food packaging, tobacco cardstock, and furniture-grade chipboards. Our closed-loop system will further incorporate a biodigester that will turn production waste into clean energy. This clean energy will reduce our energy costs and also greenhouse carbon emissions.
Judges, in just the last 6 months, this is what we've done.
For our people, we have employed over 15 community members and indirectly imparted over 5,000 people.
For our planet, we have cleared 50 tons of water hyacinth, translating to over 4,000 square meters of aquatic surfaces revived.
For prosperity, we have achieved $1,440 in revenue with 37.2% margins and $2,480.
Projecting $87,360 in revenues for the year 2026, with plans to expand our product lines.
Your time for the presentation is over. Thank you very much. Very well done. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, your time for Q&A has just started.
Hello, good presentation. This is Dr. Musa Lakhani from Pakistan. I wanted to know that whether have you taken into account the processes, whether they are sustainable, because when you're creating, I saw that in the video, you're using a lot of water in the production. So have you taken into account the impact that you're creating, whether it's positive or negative as a net?
All right, thank you so much, Judge. So your question was on what do we do with the water that we're using. Our system is closed loop. So the water that we use for washing is then treated and then put back into the system. There's a filter in place. It removes the dirt and debris. It's used back for washing and also for the boiling part. Yes.
Hello. Thank you for your presentation. What is the time degradation of your product?
Sorry?
Can you kindly repeat your question?
Yeah. What is the time degradation of your product?
Time degradation of the project. I'm sorry, the project or the product?
Yeah, your product.
Product.
Your products.
How long does it take to degrade?
Okay, thank you so much for the question. So for the amount of time it takes to degrade our product, we'd say about 2 months because paper doesn't really cause any harm to the environment. It is degradable.
Hi, Lowell from the United States. You note that it's a global problem, but you're providing a local solution. What do you need to take it to being a global solution?
Thank you very much for your question. So, as it is now, we're trying to focus on Zimbabwe because we've identified the problem in Zimbabwe. But we do intend to scale as the business becomes more sustainable and as we grow with time. So what we need at this point in time specifically is 52,000 in investment. 31,000 will be for the egg tray maker that we want to buy. The 21,000 will be for a single aquatic harvester. This will allow us to scale our collection efforts. With more collection efforts, we can then move into other regions where we can manage the water hyacinth in those regions as well.
In addition to what he said, from interactions that we've had with international delegates at the Conference of Parties that were hosted in Zimbabwe, we have spoken with other people that can help us collaborate, like Kenya, other countries in Africa that would also be interested in actually implementing this project in their countries as well.
Yes, definitely. In setting up licensing agreements or even partnerships. Right,
that's it.
Anita from Ghana. There are more affordable products in your country. Why should yours be preferred?
Thank you very much for your question. Our egg tray is actually the most affordable in the market in Zimbabwe because egg trays in Zimbabwe range from 10 to 15 cents a unit. Ours is 8 cents, which makes it at least 20% cheaper just in Harare. Where we live in the capital, in Harare, egg trays range from 10 to 15 cents. So outside of Harare, they become more expensive because it's further away from where a lot of people are. So 8 cents, the 8 cents has become very attractive to the market because ours is a lot cheaper. And it's stronger as well. It's 12% stronger as a result of the interfiber bonding. It's also environmentally cleaner and more biodegradable than the options that are there. So I think we have a better option.
I am C from Morocco. My question, if you have 1 year to develop more your project, what would be your priority?
Sorry?
If you have 1 year to develop more your project, what would be your priority?
Thank you very much. The Q&A session time is over. Thank you, thank you. Very well done. Thanks a lot, thank you. Okay, shall we give it up to all the 4 teams? Please. They have done an amazing, amazing job. Okay, so dear judges, now that we have seen the amazing work of all the 4 teams, it is time to score. As a kind reminder, please ensure that you have correctly filled in the correct name of the country, of each country, sorry, on the evaluation forms in front of you. After you have finished making comments on the evaluation form, you can then scan the QR code that is now being distributed. The QR code will lead you to an online evaluation form where we ask you to rank the teams based on how effectively each team met the judging criteria. Please make sure you rank the teams from the 1st place till the 4th place with no ties permitted. Please also ensure to hit the submit button when you're done with ranking. All the voting should be done individually, so please no discussion among the judges. The responsibility is really an individual one. If you have any questions, or the QR code doesn't work, or anything like that, my colleagues are here to help. But you cannot, of course, discuss your decision with them. It's all on you. Once you have submitted your votes, please place your evaluation form on the table in front of you so my colleagues can collect them. Okay, so everyone, that's it. The final 4 rounds of early stage competition has been complete. Judges, on behalf of all of us at Enactus, and especially our amazing students, we want to give you a big thank you for all your support during this competition. Thanks to everyone who attended the session today with us. Please feel free to join us upstairs on level 1 for the Enactus Final 4 Impact Competition. The doors will be open in around 15 minutes from now, and it's in the plenary hall 1-3. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you.
Big round of applause. Enactus World Cup 2025. Thank you very much. Thank you, judges. Thank you, you guys. You did well. Amazing. Thank you very much.